one time he has never made a top 8. I don't remember what it was, but I know he's only ever not made top 8 once.
I think I remember casting a fusion where he didn't make a top 8, and I remember being pretty curious about the stats on that one, and I looked it up, and I think it was something like the first top 8 he had missed in like a year and a half.
Jeez. But yeah, now we have Pharaoh versus Obmcbob. Obmcbob going to be repping the Toon Link, and Pharaoh obviously are, I think, what, second in New Jersey now?
PR just came out, didn't I believe?
Yeah, I think second in New
PR.
Jersey right now. So Obmcbob gonna be starting off strong right now with a good 50 damage, but putting himself at ledge and gonna get hit a little bit more, but is gonna be able to get out of disadvantage. This is probably gonna be a longer one, just seeing how Obmcbob likes to play, just in general, a little bit back. But you know, Obmcbob actually putting on pressure right now.
Yeah, you're going to see some of that campier kind of playback style with the Toon Link. Obviously, you want to be using your projectiles to engage where you can, helps break up the double jump armor if Pharaoh decides to use it to get back. But right now, a pretty nice back and forth. Obmcbob, a really good lead. Pharaoh just kind of struggling to get any real options going. A stray hit here and there by Khmer right there. Hold on, though. Command grab might open a few things up.
Yeah, Pharaoh's starting to open things up with a little bit of damage, but Obmcbob doing a really good job at just keeping this pressure going. But, oh, the egg. No, not going to lead to anything huge, but Pharaoh going to be keeping this ledge pressure going a little bit longer. Oh, Obmcbob had the pressure going, but backed off just a little bit and just enough to get that fair going to be able to secure the stock.
Swung a little wide with an up smash there and is continuing to try and swing with it. Not working out at the moment. Obmcbob has a good lead built up and seems to be working on it still, but the forward tilt and overcommit. And Pharaoh once again going for the up smash, but not finding the results that you want with that. Forward air not going to go out, though. You know Pharaoh loves to go for those.
Yeah, Pharaoh loves to go for just like big sweeping options just to be able to cover so much space. But as you can see, Obmcbob is just holding down the space that he needs and is really making Pharaoh really struggle to get in. But as I say that, Pharaoh finally going to be able to catch high with that up air. Going to be able to take the stock. But let's see if he's going to be able to get more things going, as he's going to eat a down air and finally get some damage of his own.
We had a very slow start, but you can see with the second stock coming in, Pharaoh's really trying to speed up the pace of the game, and it's working out very well at the moment. Obmcbob not able to set up the same kind of defenses that have been helping out so far, and Pharaoh, a lot of aggression. It's leading into a proper percent lead at this point. Just trying to find ways to close it out now.
Yeah, and Obmcbob doing such a good job getting the fair, so going to be able to send Pharaoh off stage again. Will he be able to get the kill? Going to be sent up, but not going to be punished too difficultly, but going right into that down air is Obmcbob going to be taking that stock. And Pharaoh now with a little bit of a lead going into this.
Absolutely, the tables have turned, especially since that last stock, and we're seeing just back and forth. Obmcbob now the one kind of floundering, not able to get up these defensive walls, playing much more up close and personal with Pharaoh, but it's not working out at the moment, and the bombs and boomerangs are coming out less and less. Pharaoh just sitting in shield, letting Obmcbob overcommit, and then trying to strike.
Yeah, no, Obmcbob blowing himself a little bit up there, and gonna be getting more pressure is Pharaoh, trying to get the egg roll to potentially get the shield break, but no, Obmcbob caught lacking and is gonna be hit by double up air to secure this game.
It felt like it was a really strong start that just bit by bit began to break down time and time again.
Yeah, and for sure it was, I definitely feel like Obmcbob, you know, like we said, he started off strong, but when momentum goes in Pharaoh's favor, it's very hard to break it away from him. I feel he's just like, I wouldn't say he's the most momentum based, but he definitely holds down the pressure really, really well going into stocks.
Yeah. All right, going into game 2 here, sticking with the characters. Obviously, neither of these players really known for having secondaries or pocket characters, but we are going to go to Final Destination as the counter. Something that's a lot flatter, no platforms to deal with, lessens some of Pharaoh's combos, and gives more access to Obmcbob's potential projectile game.
Yeah, and I'm surprised Pharaoh didn't ban it. He isn't someone to really, you know, go to Final Destination often, so the fact that he left it open is either a sign of confidence or a sign he just did not want to go back to a certain stage.
trying to swing with the forward airs again there. The F tilt gonna catch each other at the moment. This percent is a lot closer than we've seen thus far. We're sticking around the same kind of even percents, and Obmcbob swinging with a forward air, gonna find the probable kill. But Pharaoh, not one to be outdone, coming right off platform, going for another himself.
Yeah, but not going to be able to secure it just yet. We'll see if Obmcbob is going to be able to get things going. A little bit of an up B out of shield. Going to be able to get a few things, but waiting is Obmcbob, so not going to be the stock taken just yet. Hopefully, we'll see a little bit more out of Obmcbob as he needs to be able to hold on to this stock. This is such a scary situation off stage, as Pharaoh was really hoping to get that stock now, but, you know, finally was able to secure it using that down B, catching Obmcbob lacking.
Down air coming out. Ooh, great neutral way to break things up. And once again, we're seeing the exact same thing. Obmcbob, really good lead at the start of things, but then Pharaoh just comes in on this second stock, gets the download, adapts to the circumstances, and just blows things up out of proportion. Now we're floating around these even percents, but expect to see Pharaoh go for something kind of crazy in the next few seconds, just like that.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, and gets the drag down, but is going to be able to get out of the up B, so not going to be reversaled at all. Is going to be able to get back. Obmcbob now down, but not out yet. And even this out pretty easily. Getting the fair, so is going to be sending Pharaoh off stage and missing the down B recovery. Pharaoh going to be evening things out on his own accord.
It's a good opportunity for Obmcbob if you can kind of lock in, refocus on what you've been doing so far, but no, Pharaoh, plenty of time to work around with, still has openings and opportunities. Obmcbob, though, trying to answer back, gets a good bomb, but can't find the follow-up. And so a lot of this dash dance back and forth from both players, no one wanting to commit projectiles or up-close options. Obmcbob is trying to find a bit more percent, but Pharaoh, again, just not being the one to win these scraps.
This is really close right now, and I think 2 good hits, 1 good damage, and 1 good hit in should be able to finish this for either player right now. Pharaoh getting the F tilt, but not the up air. Gonna be able to throw up, just trying to get this juggle going, but Obmcbob just holding ground, able to make it back, getting another jab, hopefully sled trapping, no, just going back to center stage, trying to get the forward air, but not gonna be able to. These eggs coming in, but nothing out of it. Ooh. Oh, I can hear the crowd going electric over here.
Continuing not to work, that's crazy.
Oh,
there's the grab though, hold on, forward throw, okay, up B. Not gonna get the second snipe. Tries to get the forward air.
It's gonna be able to get the
back air from this distance. Yes.
Wow, that was such a long distance back air, but it was able to connect, and it was able to get the kill. Pharaoh going up 2-0 to win this match, going on to, you know, potentially go up against, I believe it was either Lust or Yeast.
Yeah, that'll be the next set for us. One of those two. Lust, obviously being the one to upset Jackal in winner's side. And for those of you curious, on the loser side right now, we do have Jackal fighting Sinister. And, ooh, I'm going to say that one wrong. I'm sorry in advance. Califera?
You know, I've asked him. I've gotten so many different answers from different people. I think it's Califera?
Califera? Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go with Califera.
Yeah, I could be butchering it as well, but...
but Califera will be going against Key in loser's side.
Yeah, and that was... Key got an upset as well, so, you know, the fact that getting into top 8 after such huge upsets as well, but losing to Obmcbob, I believe. So, you know, strong showings from everyone today and getting these upsets, and I want to see more of that because... You know, Lust being able to take it off of Jackal, that's no easy feat. Not even, like, against Jackal or anything like that, but, like, Wolf, Bayo, I just don't know. It doesn't sound easy for either character. Like, I feel like Wolf would have a slight advantage. So, you know, the fact that Lust was able to bring it over Jackal is huge.
I think given the history in region, I believe Jackal just has that matchup kind of on lock. You got a lot of Bayos at your advantage and disposal, right? Girly Teen Queen Tejuice.